Hello again everyone, Deflect here, Firm but Fair Gaming. I want to bring you a quick video on crafting. I put out a video on how to make a whole lot of credits in Star Wars The Old Republic, and it requires crafting, so I bring out this video for crafting just to show you how quickly you can level it. The gathering, there's no secret to it. You just open up a gathering, say you're on level 1, you pick the quickest one you can do. So usually they're 30 seconds, and as long as they're yellow and above, they'll bring you back some good rewards. You can even do green. Once they're grayed out, you get no progress for this. So always look at the time it takes, and this is with a level 50 companion. So you can see at level 1, with a level 50 companion, it takes 32 seconds each time. So I usually run 2, because if you only start with 2 or 3 once you get 3 level 50 companions. I also have a companion leveling guide I will put in the description so you can see how to get companions up there quick. But versus a level 1, instead of 33 or 32 seconds, it's going to take 2 minutes and 17 seconds. So it will take basically 4.5 times longer. So let's just put that in perspective when you're doing the final ones. The final ones are level 11. The quickest one you can do is 25 minutes, up to 38 minutes, and then 51 minutes. Now you actually don't have to go above the blue, or the green, sorry. The green will be the farthest you have to go because this will continuously level. But on a level 50 companion, the time is now cut to 12 minutes for the longest. 9 minutes, so 9 is as quick as you can do them because they still have to be green. And when you first get to level 11, 6 minutes. So everything is very quick with a level 50 companion. That's why I run multiple level 50 companions on the characters I want to level crafting. This one, there's some tips and tricks for doing your actual crafting one. So you get 1 crafting, 2 gathering. The gathering, you just have to pick the lowest number, the time it takes. That's the only real trick to it. You'll see some that vary. You know, one might take 12 minutes, one might take 9 minutes, that type of thing. That's it. There's no crazy trick to it. That's how you do the gatherings. The crafting, however, every class has a section where you can craft, and it's relatively cheap to craft the items, and they're relatively fast to craft. So in biochem, I believe they're called graphs. In this one, they're assembly components. So you can all see they're mainly greens. You will get purples later on and blues, but mainly greens, and they're cheap. They're relatively cheap to craft. They're 2 greens, and a crafting component. So now to show you really quickly where do you go with the crafting components, because I don't know if everyone knows this. If you do, you do. That's great. If you don't, I will show you very quickly, because when you're crafting items, you want to be in the stronghold and crew skills, because they will not take a very long time. And to get more, you need to go to the crew skills trade vendor. They will have all those white components, the green components, and the blue components that you will need that aren't gathering materials. These are crafting materials. So they sell them here for credits, cheap.
Come back anytime.
So use those. It's very advantageous. But again, you go to assembly components, and these don't take long. Like, this is 24 seconds to make one. And when you make one, you go up by 2, I believe, every time you make one. So you get 2 points for every one level, or every one item crafted. Now you can do these all in a row. You can craft and level your crafting in essentially 2 hours, roughly 2 hours to level from 0 to 700 in crafting. Just crafting. I believe the gathering takes like 3 to 4, maybe 5 hours, because some of the later ones take a little while. But it's still very quick. It doesn't take long to level your crafting. If you run out of material, or you don't have the material, go to go to the cartel bazaar, and it's located at the bottom of the fleet, like just the bottom section of the circle. go to the Jawa, the scrap peddlers. They will sell you everything. This is a purple one. Always has purple scrap it needs. The blue one requires blue scrap. The green one, which you'll be using to level all of your crafting, is green. You should have an abundance of them. This character has 2,800. My other ones have 10,000. All your items are here. Everything you need to level your crafting is here. If you can't find it here, you're not looking hard enough, because it is here. I haven't run across anything that isn't available here. Some of the items aren't worth it. This is not worth it. Do not spend 200 on an item. That is not worth it. Like I said, any of these 200, they're usually like level 11s. Don't spend 200 crafty or 200 scrap on that. It is not worth it. It will not pay back. That's way too expensive. But the other ones, they go up to 10. 10 is great. You'll get some for 2, 4, 3. Those are items you want to use your scrap for. Those are items to level. When leveling your crafting, most cases, I'm going to say most because not all, most cases when you're doing an item, say this is a level 2, you can actually level this all the way till the number turns green before you have to switch. You can even level it all the way till gray if you have more items in this. So level it until it turns, depending on the amount of items you have. You can pick up the new one, whatever the new one is. That's your level 1. That was level 2. So anyway, this is level 4. But whatever the next one is, you can pick up and see if you have more material. So if you have a lot in level 2 and not a lot in level 3, make a lot of level 2s. You'll still get the progression until it turns gray. So it's really easy once you get onto it. Just make sure you keep your scrap. You get scrap from just about everything. Opening these lock boxes from Slicer, 5 scrap, 2 scrap, 8 scrap, 2 scrap. Like, you get a lot doing this. So there's 12 different kinds of scrap. So I always run slicing on a lot of my characters because I like the lock boxes. But deconstructing items gets you it as well. It's fairly simple to level them, fairly quick. Like I said, 2 hours roughly for the crafting. Anywhere from 3 to 5 pushing it for the gathering. So it's quick, it's easy. Get it done, and you can then make some big credits in this game. Crafting does help you make a lot of credits. Now, I will also leave a link in how to get your companions leveled, and I will put in the way to make money in the description as well. So if you have any questions, leave a comment below. Like, subscribe, share if you can. And this was Deflect from Firm But Fair Gaming.